Oh, what is going on, guys? It is kind of late right now. Right now it's about 10:46, and right now I've been kind of lying in sleep for the last few hours. Couldn't really go to sleep, man. It was really weird because I felt really tired, so tired that I was going to the gym over there and I was just really exhausted. I couldn't even finish my walk, man. Probably did like 5 minutes on a treadmill and I was just exhausted. And I just been having a lot of sleep trouble. But anyways, I just thought I would go grab some quick boba, no sugarless boba or something like that, and just take you along for a journey and just like talk to you like if I was talking to a friend. And something I've been really kind of doing recently is kind of trying to test out this remote life, you know? If you guys don't know my story, I used to be a practicing pharmacist, and for a long time I felt like I was like trapped in between the four walls of a pharmacy, felt physically stuck. Second thing, the work wasn't super, I wouldn't say challenging, but it was very frustrating because the work was kind of like, there's so many inefficiencies, and since pharmacies are really highly regulated fields, you can't really do anything about it to change it. It's really tough. And the third thing that really that was probably the worst, man, is like, if you know anything about pharmacies, open 365 days a year, and we typically have to work most holidays. Now, you can sometimes get holidays off, but since my family was in Boston, it would be really difficult during the holidays. It would be very rare for me to spend my Christmas, Thanksgiving, all those different holidays with my family. Not impossible, but really difficult. And half the time, I mean, I'd be so busy that, you know, it was my bad. I probably should have, you know, made time for it. But you know, it's just like jumping through a lot of hurdles, you know, and so I missed a lot of holidays with my family. Anyways, since those days have been kind of like in the rear view for me, man, something that I noticed myself doing when I was doing like closing and digital marketing and all that was that I wasn't taking advantage of this remote life at all. You know, like one of the benefits of doing what I do is like I can set my own hours. I fulfill whenever I want, you know, and that's one of the perks about being a contractor versus an employee. No one can really demand you to do what you want. No one can really demand you to work or work at a certain time. Sure, there might be consequences still, but no one can force you legally. So that's one of the things I love about it. But I found myself treating it like kind of like a normal 9 to 5, where, you know, I'd be home all the time here in LA. And I love LA a lot, but, you know, I think part of it is like really trying to live a rich life. And I know it's fucking noisy because there's so many fucking cars here, bro. But I recently kind of found my purpose in life, and I kind of want to share it with you guys because it kind of ties into this whole remote life, man. And so I got this from my friend Rich and Niche, and he actually, I changed up a few things, but it was really weird. I've been taking this hypnotherapy class by Scott Ulsfer. It's called Rewired. It's for entrepreneurs, and it's really opened my eyes to a lot of different things, like my passion, my vision, my purpose on this like earth and stuff. And I've been struggling for it pretty much all my life, man. I think I really honed in on it recently, and it's kind of like to create opportunities and connect people to those opportunities so that they can live a rich life. And rich is actually an acronym for the 4 things I look for in a life, right? R stands for remote. Location independence is key. It's so important. You, like, first thing, you can just enjoy it with good company. You can be anywhere around the world. Also, you can go to places where your dollar is worth a lot more. I haven't done this yet, but I plan to go to Asia and just like Asia hop, like how I always wanted to back in the day, while closing and stuff too. So I think that would be cool. So that's the first thing, remote. I is income, right? So when I say income, it has to be scalable income, right? It's not like it has to be worth it. High paying income, scalable income, meaning like it's not necessarily always dependent on my time. And if it is dependent on my time, I want it to be high paying, because time is the most valuable asset that we have in life. You can't just give it willy-nilly and shit. Who the fuck says willy-nilly? I did. C stands for creative or cool. You know, doing cool shit is really, like, doing cool shit is the essence of being a human, man. Things that excite us or light us up, or being creative, man, so important. I think one of the things about pharmacy that was really limiting for me was that I couldn't be creative. I couldn't have the creative outlet of like YouTube and stuff. It was really difficult. It connected me so many people, and I think that's one of the things I always try to challenge, at least tell myself that I challenged myself to on YouTube, just because like I'll do more explorative things, like go to a Porch Experience Center and stuff like that, and just log what's going on in my life. So there's that. Also, the H, you know, Rich, he has H as hustle, but I actually switched it out. I put H as homies, because, you know, you could have everything in the world. You could have really great income. You could have really great remote life. You could be doing really cool things, but remote life is honestly can be very lonely. Me, Tom, and my friend Zach, we were all talking about this, how remote life can be so lonely sometimes. Luckily for me, I'm in LA. I have a lot of different friends out here, so it doesn't feel super, wow, trap queen bro. Anyways, remote life can get really lonely sometimes. So, you know, being able to spend it with really good people is super important. And I think like one of the really rash decisions I made, literally I'm going to be seeing my boy Tom in Dallas on Tuesday. Like today is what? Let me check. I think we booked it 2 days ago. So Thursday I booked my flight for a Tuesday flight to Dallas. I would have never done this before in my previous life at all, man. And so I think it's like kind of cool to just like, you know, just YOLO solo trips, man, with good people who also live a remote life too, man. I think that's one of the things that makes me happy. If you guys see me a lot happier these days, it's for that reason, man. So yeah, that's kind of something that's interesting. And you know, I know sometimes people feel like it's pretty risky going the entrepreneur route or leaving their 9 to 5, but the truth is it is really tough. A lot of people actually do fail, not because of the nature of the work, but honestly because they don't stick it out long enough. They don't commit long enough to see it work out. And I think short term, if you always think about short-term pain, and obviously it's going to change from situation to situation. If you got a family and shit, you got to take care of that. Your life is not about yourself anymore. But if you're single like me, you don't have that much responsibility, you don't have a house or anything like that, man, like, dude, take a shot. Because here's the thing, short-term pain for long-term gain. Because think about it like this is how I think about remote life and living the life I live, is that if I can create enough long-term assets where I can spend time with my family and be the dad that I always wanted to be, that I never had, or spend time with friends and prioritize that, and just rearrange my schedule and have the flexibility to control the time that I want, that's one of the most important things. And that means more than any 401k, Roth IRA, or anything like that. Obviously because I invested, it really helped me a lot during that stage when I was working, but it's not the end all be all, guys. Like, dude, money it's just replaceable shit, bro. Like, you should not base your decisions off money, because that is the most replaceable asset. For example, in this remote life, man, we just landed a huge client. This is like, might be a life-changing client. We're calculating the numbers, and through this one client, we might be getting 10K in residual every single month. Is it gonna go through? Well, we'll find out in a month or so. But to the potential to do that, man, that would be fucking crazy. That'd be fucking crazy, right? And like, and even with like sales and stuff, high ticket sales, like sure, there's a lot of 0 days, but, well, at least for me, because I'm inexperienced, but the longer I stick this out, the more my income goes up over time, just because I'm getting more experience, I'm getting more comfortable, I'm going through the motions. It's kind of like when I was first practicing pharmacy. I felt so damn nervous all the time about, am I going to give the wrong drug? Am I doing the right thing? Like going through the flow, I just was second guessing myself. And now that I'm in it, I'm having a lot more $300 days, $400 days. Today alone, I probably had at least like close to a $450 to $500 day. Now, like in this last week, yesterday, it wasn't as good. Probably had a $300 day, and the day before that, I think I might have had a $0 day actually 2 $0 days before, right? Sometimes that happens, and that's like the kind of like the risk you take. But you gotta realize the more assets that you create, the more stability is created over time, not over one client or one job or anything like that. Anyways guys, I've been kind of talking in this parking lot. My boba shop's right over here. I'm gonna order some boba and go back home, do some more YouTube, man. And gotta wake up, man. I gotta work out again, getting kind of chubby and shit. And it's been really hard managing my energy, but you know, let's get it. Guys, if you resonated with anything I said in this video, please comment below. Otherwise, subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys later. Peace, guys. Bye. Hey. Yeah, can I get a small one? Yeah.
No sugar?
Yeah, no sugar, please. Yeah.
No sugar with boba.
How's your night going, man?
Oh, I'm busy.
Busy? Probably a lot of people are going to be coming very soon, huh?
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Milk tea.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Hello.